Alright everybody, we are back with some more Create Above and Beyond Episode 2. Oh yeah, I'm starting things out in the log cabin, the cottage, whatever you want to call this place. And I think I want to start by seeing if I can make some coffee. So let's get a cup going. Is there any way to make a mug? Oh, okay, yeah, I have to fire it up and then dye it, I guess? Okay, that's fine. And I'm also going to see if this will work. We're going to put 5 logs, 3 flint, and 1 iron to make a coffee grinder. And that should be a nice little addition for the kitchen. Very nice. And will this work with the coffee beans that I just roasted? I went on this massive search, guys, and found a bunch of these coffee cherry trees, and I guess you gotta break the tops off once they turn red like that in order to harvest these coffee cherries. And then you can pop them in a crafter and bam, you get coffee beans. Cooking those up gets you the roasted kind. And now let's see, can I grind them? I don't know how this works. Oh, there it goes. Cool. Alright, I had to split it between the 2 slots, I guess, and it grinds it up, and then you get your ground coffee. Very nice. Also found another thing that's pretty nifty, is that instead of having to, strip your logs the old-fashioned way, you can make use of a cutting board and an axe, and just, bam, we got a stripped log, and also you get a piece of tree bark. Now, the cool thing about tree bark is it is a 1-for-1. Like, it should just smelt this item exactly whenever this fuel runs out, which is like, that's pretty cool, man. We don't have to waste a bunch of coal and stuff. I could just strip a log and I could just turn that into planks just like normal. Now we'll take one of these lilies of the valley, and that should get us some white dye, I believe. And with the cup, that'll make us our coffee mug. And now I believe all we have to do is put the coffee mug, a thing of water, and a coffee bean. Yeah, that gives us an Americano. Very cool. So, bottoms up. Ah. Oh, and it gives us haste for 3 minutes. Oh man, that is really cool. Now you may be curious what our plan is for this episode, and we have got a lot in store for this episode. So by the end, I am wanting to have a backpack, which these things are pretty hard to make. Let me show you. There's a lot of steps involved. We gotta tan some leather and get some wool and some sewing spools, which is 2 string and a stick, all inside of a sewing table, which, that's not too hard. We'll go ahead and craft one of those right now. Found out that you can make rotten leather by combining 5 zombie flesh and a plus sign in this mod pack, so that is actually pretty nifty. Then we put a stick and 4 planks, I believe. That gets us our sewing table. We'll plop it down right there for now. So cool, we got a spot for our shears, we got a spot for sewing spools, we got a spot for the wool, and we need leather, which I have got in here. And I'm just gonna strip these things up so we can get some of this tree bark, and we'll cook up 8 of them. I don't know exactly how much we're gonna need. Oh, does that not work in furnace? What do I need to do to cook leather? Oh, it's got to be bound leather. Well, what do I do for that? Oh, I need to combine it in a... Oh, man. Okay. Oh, and you can use rotten leather for it, too? Ugh. Now let's bind up some of this. And now we should be able to smelt that. And I want to make this thing fully upgraded, but I'm starting to realize that I am probably going to need a lot more string. That seems like it's going to be my main holdup here. I think we can craft flax into string, or I think with this setup right here, we should be able to mill it up. So I'm just going to borrow this hand crank for now. And will that work? Yes, that works. And let's see if... Do I actually need to throw it in? I do. So once the particles stop going, I think I should just be able to pull it out of there. Okay. And that's all finished. Oh yeah, and it gave us 29 string and a bunch of flax seeds too. So, nice. Now we should be able to go ahead and do this, and we've got our backpack. The problem with it is it's pretty small. It's 18 slots. But there's a bunch of upgrades that we can make. Like this one takes iron. I did not realize that took iron, but oh well. We can make 3 of those, apparently, because it says max count on backpack is 3. And then this one is gold. That's no problem. I got tons of gold. We can make 3 of those as well. And this one takes diamond. And we can do 2 of those, which I do have all of that. So that takes 3 leather per one. 6 leather, and 3 leather. So that's 15 pieces of leather. We've got 11. Oh, and the sunrise is happening. You know what that means. It's time for our morning cup of fresh brewed coffee. Ah. Oh, and look at that when the backpack is on. You can even see it on my back. That's pretty cool. Oh yes, we've got the cattle. Oh man, it took me a little bit of time, but I did it. Check it out. It's on the back, and if I open the inventory, 63 slots of greatness. And then something else that was cool while I was looking up a barrel recipe, because the barrel recipe is a little bit different in Bedrock Edition. It's got sticks on the sides and slabs on the top, so I couldn't figure out how to make it. But it looks like we have different types of barrels too. So we got like cobalt barrels and steel barrels and tinker's bronze barrels. And then this arcane barrel, which I saw that I could actually make the arcane barrel. And it's got 72 slots of inventory. So yeah, let's make one of those up. Pop a barrel and a rune into a smithing table. Where did I get that? I think I got that from mining randomium. Here, we'll make that, and let's see. Yeah, randomium. I don't know. However you want to pronounce it, man. You can find that stuff underground, and it's pretty crazy. It just drops like random items out. So yeah, pretty neat. And look at that. That is massive. So man, a double chest would only come to here, so it's got 2 extra rows of inventory space. Oh, that is so cool. But next thing we're gonna need to do, I think we need to go ahead and start making all of this stuff. So we need 1 of these tables right here. We're gonna need a seared melter, which takes 1 of these things. So that's 5 glass and 4 of these. Okay. We're gonna need a heater, which is 8 more bricks. So let's just start crafting up some of this. I think for right now I'm just gonna post it up right here. Yeah, and we'll put like whatever that thing is called. What is that? A casting table right there, and pop the faucet on here. And I think I can just use a lever on the front of it. So let's see if this will work. I'm gonna sacrifice a gold ingot in the name of science. And let's see. It should melt here. Pop a lever on the front of this. And if I flick that, yes, it will. It will automatically cast things out of there. Now we've got an ingot cast here. And I'll need to run a hopper into a chest as well. But I think I might... Yeah, I might flop this to the other side. Alright, there we go. That's all set up, and I should be able to start processing ore. And for right now, I'll have to manually crush down my stuff. Let's go ahead and make a hopper real quick, because I think if I have this right in my mind, we should be able to go ahead and plop down a barrel there. Let's just use this one real quick. Alright, just for the sake of testing it out, let's go ahead and crush up some copper ore in here. And then we should be able to feed that right into our melter. Alright, there we go. So that tripled all of this, and now it's going to be kind of a tedious thing until I get enough iron for another hopper, but I'll probably be needing to... Oh, is that working? Oh yeah, that's going right in. Cool. Yeah, until I get a hopper, once I get a hopper, I should be able to place one on top of here, and at the millstone on top of that, and we might be able to run some fancy kinetic energy through the roof up here. Yeah, that might look kind of cool. Maybe replace one of these with like a gearbox and then have it turning. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, now if everything is right, we should have 11 ingots, and we do. Okay, so now instead of getting, like every 3 ores smelted down into 1 ingot, we're getting a 1-to-1 ratio already. So I'm satisfied with that. I am currently out of iron, so we'll have to go and mine for a little bit more of it, but I'm thinking... Yeah, probably have the cog right here. I think this will make a gear. Does that not make a gearbox? Alright, I was pretty far off. It's an andesite casing and 4 cog wheels makes a gearbox, and then I think you just throw it up here and it makes it into a vertical one. So that's probably what we'll need. We'll have to toss it up here. Alright, alright. I think I want that facing the other way. Yeah, I like that. See, we're about to figure out the power situation, and before I do that, I want to go ahead and craft one thing up. I think it's like this, this, and this. There we go. We get a create wrench. So I should be able to, like, flip things around. Well, I can instantly pick them up, so maybe I can't, I think I can flip these things around. Can I not flip things around? Oh, I can. Yeah, by right-clicking, you can just flip that kind of stuff around. I guess if it's hooked up to a cog, I probably can't. Okay, I'm just breaking everything now. Oh, the millstone can only go in one direction. That's why I can't flip that around. Now, one thing I can do, I wonder... I might be able to stick a windmill on here. Where should I do it? Probably off the other side, I guess. Yeah, I think I'll be able to put a windmill on here. It might not look very good, but it should get the job done. Oh man, I think I pretty much got this all automated up. I had to pop up this block right here. I might slap some trapdoors or something on the side to make it look a little more connected and supported, so it's not like a block just floating right there. But now what we need to do is pop one of these andesite machines into a stone cutter, and that'll give us some andesite funnels. Then we'll go ahead and pop a chest right here, and I should be able to put a funnel right there, maybe? No, wait. Alright, I think instead we're gonna go for a hopper right there, and probably put a chest on top. Kinda like that. And let's grab some more. We'll go ahead and grab all of it. Why not? We're gonna need to process it all anyways. Let's throw in some zinc. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, and it is just working it right out. Oh, cool. So this thing is pretty much fully automated right here with this little setup. I like that. Yep, all the dust automatically gets ground, it gets put into the melter, it fills up in here, and then immediately pours straight out into the mold. and ejects itself right into the barrel down below. So let's go for a big batch and see. Let's see, is this gonna cause any problems? Let's do that. Okay, it went off of copper and went straight over to zinc. Our lead is waiting for all of the the copper to be poured out of the millstone up here. Okay, now our lead is going in, and I believe that's looking okay. The one thing that may cause a problem is once that's all ground up. Yeah, let me take this out for now. Because once that's all ground up, would it... Oh, well, I don't know. Let's put it back in. Yeah, because the gold will just pile up right here. And so it's in a nice queue right there. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, so this thing is running flawlessly, but I did notice one spot where there is potential for a flaw. And that is if I were to throw the iron up into the millstone right now, it would grind out and get put in this slot, which I think would jam the system. Maybe. Actually, I don't know that it would jam the system, because we're producing 3 dust in a time in bulk with every crushed ore that we get. So, actually, I think that would be fine, because it would just dump the one iron ingot out, and it would cycle into the barrel, and then, yeah, the rest would... Let's just test it. Why not? No risk, no reward, right? The lead is in there. Okay, yeah, definitely jammed something. So, I guess I have to... Oh, what do I do now? Well, I think what happened is I learned a very valuable lesson. Oh, no, I would have probably just needed to flip that. I don't know. I can't tell what exactly happened. I guess we'll know if I end up with an uneven amount of zinc. Yeah, I'm thinking only 2 dust poured out whenever the iron started flowing in, and that messed things up bad. So, yeah, I'm probably... Let me pull out this gold real quick so I don't lose any more materials, hopefully. Yep, that's what happened. We had 1 dust left that didn't quite make it into the system. So that is unfortunate. I lost an entire ingot of lead there, but lesson learned. We definitely need to be careful with how much we are doing at a time, or just at least make sure that it's all, all the same material type, because I could fill this entire chest full of one material type and it would run for days, no problem. Alright, cool. So we have pretty much successfully set up an entire ore tripling machine right here. Yeah, I'm very satisfied with that, and it's going at a pretty decent speed, because let me show you how I got this thing going. Oh man, it's a mess up here. So as you can see, it starts out going at a snail's pace. So we've got this main large cogwheel hooked up to the actual windmill, which is traveling at the same speed as the windmill is currently. Then if you hook up a small cogwheel to it, it actually turns at a faster rate because of that. So then I've just got a shaft hooked up to it to... Oh, you know what? I think I could make this a lot smaller by removing all of these shafts and putting it right up against... No, because these two would be turning at different rates. So yeah, this is right. I have to have it spaced out because this one turns at a different speed than this one. But then we just run it from small cogwheel to large cogwheel, then connect the small cogwheel to that large cogwheel, and it makes it turn double the rate. And we've just got it pretty much geared up a few times. And the final one I run down here and connect it to a shaft all the way over to that gearbox. And that runs down here and powers our mill at an actual decent speed. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. I don't know what time it is in the Minecraft day, but we'll have to make ourselves a cup of coffee anyways. Now, one thing that is slightly annoying is the fact that I have no feathers whatsoever right now, and I got a little bit more crafting to do for the end of the episode. Alright, I hate to do it, but does this guy drop feathers? Oh man, he looks like he might. Oh man, he is not happy. Okay, he did drop feathers. But man, he did not like me attacking him. And he really packed a punch, dude. Oh, that's cool. Got some cardinals here. Yeah, we even got a male and a female. You can tell, anyways, in real life, the male cardinals are bright red. I guess usually the male birds are the more attractive ones. And then the female one is a brown color, as you can see right here. Pretty cool. Cool attention to detail they got there. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that windmill looks pretty goofy. But you know what? It really helps us out right now. Alright guys, it is about time for the comment of the day. And I've got 2 of them. And I might make it a habit that I do 2 comments at the end of every single episode because, oh, just love it. If I could do all the comments at the end of the episodes, I would. Trust me. Because I love reading the comments and all the feedback that you guys have for me. It's really, really cool. But before we read this, I am really satisfied with the amount of work that we got done today. You know, we crafted up the full upgraded backpack. Let's see if I can open that again. Oh, yeah. Oh, so much storage, which is amazing. And I haven't really even been utilizing this thing like I could have. We also got our ore tripling set up, all hooked up, and the windmill and all that stuff is all hooked up to our house. So that's actually kind of cool. I like that a lot as well. And I wish we could have done more this episode, but you know, I'm enjoying just relaxing, hanging out, taking it easy. Not only that, but I think it will make for a longer series and more of an interesting ride overall, if that makes any sense. Because I am just so used to flying through progression, and then I end up being like super overpowered, and I don't have any fun anymore, kinda. So we're gonna try and avoid that, and I'm really enjoying this mod pack so far. But let's get on to the first comment. It says, please, 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 make more of this series. This is really cool. Toxic Gamer. Thank you so much for the comment, and I will be making a lot more of this series because, oh, such a good mod pack. Probably one of the better ones that I've found so far, just because there's so much, I don't know, like a lot of decoration stuff in here. There's biomes aplenty. Even the exotic birds I'm really enjoying, and I want to get more into that and see how we can like build a little bird sanctuary somewhere. I think that'll be really cool. But yes, this series is definitely going to be continuing for quite a while. On to the second comment. Typically not a fan of most modded series, but I think I'll be watching all of your videos. Scottish Sting. Thank you once again for the awesome comment. You guys are just absolutely awesome. The support and feedback that I get through all the videos that I make and stuff like that, it's really cool, and it's honestly what drives me to make more of the videos. So thank you ever so much for, you know, just hanging out with me and going with me on the journeys and stuff like that. It's really, really neat. Now, one other thing that we've got in this mod pack that seems a little interesting is we have these buddy card packs. So, yeah. I don't know much about this, but I'm thinking that it's kind of like Pokemon cards. So, let's just open a whole bunch of them and see what's going on. Oh my god. Okay, I opened all 16 of those right there, and wow. There is a lot of entities on the floor. However, it does look like we can make a buddy card binder. So let's see if I can do that. I need a piece of leather. Come on, leather. There we go. So a piece of leather, and then I need 3 buddy cards, so I think this one should be fine. I've got 5 of them for that. Now let's see. Does this, oh man. Oh, there's a number value on each one of them. Okay. Let me sort this out a little bit. Alright, so I crafted this, what is it called? Buddy Card Guidebook. And it actually gives you a lot of information on this. And yeah, so far, from what I can tell, is there's 27 cards per set. There's shiny and not shiny. So we have all of these are shiny or holographic, whatever you would want to call them. And then up here is our not shiny, our normal, our standard ones. So as you can kind of see, we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 6 shy of completing one entire set already. So that is pretty cool, and apparently these things are, like, amazing. It appears that whenever you finish the sets, they give you a medal. And the medals, let's see if we can find the medals. Yeah, they look kind of like this, and I guess we have a slot in our baubles for it. So, like, in here somewhere, yeah, medal. So, like, the base set gives us speed, which is amazing. And they've got a nether set, an end set. I don't know what a BYG set is. That wasn't in the guidebook. Create set, aquaculture from fishing, farmer's delight. You get, I guess you get stuff randomly from farming or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. And then I guess the perfect one would be if you got all of the metals. Oh, or is that something you craft? Yeah, I don't know. I would have to probably Google some of this stuff because I'm not exactly sure on that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's probably how we're going to end our episodes from now on, is with a couple of comments of the day and opening up, you know, whatever buddy cards I may have at the time. I've still got 21 more packs to open, but we'll save those. We'll save those. So just in case I don't go adventuring or something, we'll still have something to open. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. It was a lot of fun for me to make, and I hope that you guys had a good time, you know, sticking around, hanging out with me. And because I forgot to say it in the last one, Happy New Year. I mostly forgot to say it because it's the most pointless holiday on the entire calendar. But, you know, is what it is. Some people enjoy it. I just particularly don't understand a whole holiday for a midnight celebration. But, you know, to each their own, right? But thanks so much for joining me, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.